recording. Space. The only frontier. About 100 years ago, Terra, what we know as Earth, disappeared. In its orbit, replaced, was Absalon Station. 5 years before that, 3 minor deities had also disappeared. But the rise of a new mechanical god who gave the gift of light speed travel to everyone in the universe. But that gift came at a cost. 10 years before the god arose, all civilizations lost all form of their culture and history. Any text that was written down was unreadable. People could not remember their affiliations with certain clans or any pure destinies. Many civilizations fell during these 10 years before the god came to be, but the ones who did survive was given space travel to communicate with others. When asked, the gods said that Earth, or Terra, still exists, but it is unreachable by both magic and mechanical means. They have refused to answer why Terra has been moved, and there are still many questions about Absalon Station. But our story does not start on Absalon Station. It starts in a newsroom. Galaxy News!
Hello, everybody. I am Glyph Glorp, the host of Galaxy News. Today, just in, we have a list of committed criminals that have been just escorted to the Drow maximum security prison known as Glopgloom. Glopgloom has been known to never had a single escaped inmate. So good thing these horrible people are in there. First, a very rarity we have is that bit my tongue, sorry.
Walking up wide.
One of the Yosoki terrorists has been finally caught. Those sneaky rascals. From what I could tell, he goes by the name of X. But further charges have not been fully explained by the Drowned Embassy that charged him. Good riddance, I say. Good riddance. On other news, a somewhat well-known member of the Galaxy Mafia was also arrested recently. Their true name has been hidden from the public, but their title seems to be called The Rat. They've been charged with black market dealings, murder, arson, weapons trafficking, and the bribery of officers. Such a rascallion tragedy. Next, a silver kitsune has been recently charged with corporate espionage, stolen secrets from Geraxian Parliament. Sorry, my pronunciation of these words are strange.
Decalax.
And they are possibly linked with a known crime family known as the Silver Sculpt. Oh, shitters.
Shitters?
Shivers.
Shivers.
Karth!
Shitters. A combination of shitting yourself in fear and shivering in
Karth,
fear.
this person named Karth, I don't have much more information about their race, has been charged with mass manslaughter and destruction of corporate property.
Premeditated assassination. That's kind of a big one.
We also got some. We also have a new, somewhat local record of the fastest time traveled in the Drow Embassy. A whopping 300 quadrillion miles per hour. In a 50 quadrillion miles per hour area. So federally speeding was given to this person. But they hold the new record. Congratulations. Shame that you had to do a crime to do it. Next.
Car may have exploded.
You do this one.
Sorry, I need to blow my nose. Yeah.
No. It's just the name.
I need to blow my nose. Give me a minute. Next, we have a very troublesome android who released multiple different jaguars from their enclosure, multiple acts of robbery, and unlawful ownership of around 120 genetically modified jaguars?
Why are you laughing on air? It's kind of fucked up. Cringe.
Listen! Who the fuck genetically alters 120 jaguars?
The person who's being charged.
Oh no! Why didn't anyone tell me about this? This could have made last Wednesday's news other than Mrs. Culprapill's knitting episode. Jesus. The android's official name is Taiga, from what records say. Now, all of these people have been charged with various different sentencings. Oh, Claude is typing.
You don't need to worry about it now. Okay, don't worry. Almost like
Now, luckily, these rat scoundrels are far away from our civilization, safely tucked behind the protection of the Drow Embassy. We must all thank the Drow for their many years of cooperation in keeping the universe safe. And that was the end of the broadcast in the Drow Kingdom. The Drow King, or the Drow Empire. The Drow Empire is a separate empire about two systems away from Absalon Station. However, they every now and again broadcast to Absalon Station to have a show of force. These criminals are somewhat notorious for their crimes from all around the cosmos. Which is... Sorry. Now, moving on. These people have been serving their sentence for roughly a few weeks each. They did not all arrive at the same time, but they did spend... The newest arrival was Taiga, which he has been sentenced to decommissioning after 3 weeks of hard labor. We are currently on week 2. This is where we started. Taiga, you are in your own cell. Your amazing uniform had been confiscated from you for 2 weeks now. How do you feel?
This will not stand. You hear me?
I swear I'll break out of this prison if it's the last thing I do. As my honor as a jaguar, I must. Also, why does everyone laugh when they hear my crime?
Are you monologuing to yourself again? You notice, you hear the voice of your, not your cellmate, but basically your neighbor. You really can't have a good look at him, but the walls are somewhat thin enough where you can have a conversation. He just goes by the name of Jax, from what you remember. He doesn't
He's
speak
got a friend
much.
named Baxter.
He doesn't.
Of course, Jack. This will make the perfect biography once I get out of here. I call it the Adventures of a Jaguar.
You get out of here. Make sure you take me with you.
Odd.
He says that in a joking manner.
Yeah, possible.
So, question. How much longer are you in the slammer for?
Well, since the Jaguars didn't hurt anyone, I'm only here for robbery, so about half a year.
Well, for that half a year, can you do me a favor?
Nothing. No word comes out of the cell. Waiting to hear the favor.
Thank you for doing it before I said anything.
What's Neon talking about?
Can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to sleep.
Everyone knows Jaguars stay up late in the night hunting their prey. So as a Jaguar myself, I must stay up that late as well.
I swear to God, if I ever see your dumbass face, I'm gonna push you out the fucking airlock.
Not gonna work. I can live out in space.
Yes, but no one can hear you.
As my Jaguar continues their monologue, starting from the beginning because they forgot their place.
As you continue your monologue for like a good 10 minutes.
This is how we get beat in prison, everybody.
A drow guard walks over. What are you two yammering about?
I'm talking about how am I going to, when I get out of this place, how I'm going to write a book.
You know it's been lights out for the last 2 hours, right?
Nah, it's a perfect time to come up with speeches. Everyone knows when you're about to go to sleep is when your mind's the most active and best at writing.
The guard opens the gate.
I didn't mean it. Nice free. Go, 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 go.
I sprint past him. You fool, you let me out.
He opens his back and reveals his 27 Jaguar.
You fool. You thought I only had 120?
So, Umbreon. Do you actually want to run past the guard, or...?
No?
All that can be heard is the sound of metal beating on metal for a good 10 minutes. As the guard leaves the cell.
You didn't ask him if he wanted to resist.
Do you want to resist, Umbreon?
Nah. Breaking out before everyone else does seems kind of mean.
For the rest of the sleep cycle, that whole block has been just a little bit quieter.
Except the fact Jaguar can't feel pain, but like, hey.
It's not about feeling pain. It's about fixing the problem with some percussion maintenance. The one where you beat the machine until it works.
That doesn't work now.
Neither does your voice box right now. Now moving from cell block E all the way to cell block X. Someone is being awakened. I believe, Claude, you said you had history as a... Who had history as a doctor?
I think
Jaguar.
ironically also Darren.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna use that to do something else, but the Jaguars already...
He's already been put in sleep mode.
XR probably has some of the highest medicine. If no one else invested, I definitely do. But
we'll do fire. Fire.
Oh boy.
Your designated sleep cycle has just ended about 10 minutes ago. And everyone's just getting ready to head out to the cafeteria. You know, you've been somewhat well behaved, so you were given the least the courtesy of leaving your cell to eat. Unlike some prisoners we know about.
Did I get to leave?
Yes. As long as you're...
Oh yeah, I'm well behaved.
Yay.
As, you know, you do the normal... Get up from your bed, you know, stand away from the door until the door opens with the automatic system, and then slowly walk out and follow the line. You reach the cafeteria. In the cafeteria, there is a few different figures in there. Cam, can you change your picture, by the way? You're still on normal camera.
Oh,
Yes, you
okay. I
can.
changed it a while ago.
So, Fire, would you like to describe your character and your and how they look?
Well. Like a full physical description?
Yeah.
Well, Carl has very like a beigey red colored scales, or I guess leathery skin. He sort of just gives off just a vibe of I don't want to say asshole, but like he could really care less. And also with his great stature of, let me get the exact number here. Oh yeah, that's right. Of like 3'8".
no. Short king.
Other than that, you see he has a great big old scar across his face, and it looks like a permanent bruise on the side of his head. But that's about all that really stands out about Karth.
Karth, as you enter
Or
the Karth, as you enter the cafeteria, and get your tray of what is basically the bare minimum of what you guys need as nutrition. It doesn't taste great. It actually kind of tastes kind of bland. You also take a notice of a few interesting figures. A small group of the guards have congregated in the corner of the cafeteria, just chatting with each other, it seems like. So the guards seem to be a bit more relaxed than they normally are. what you also notice is this very strange looking fox person thing. They're wearing some sort of special collar around their neck. They have a strange, like, cap on their head, as well as their hands seem to be in some weird, like, almost shiny, rubbery substance, as they seem to be having a struggle picking up the spoon to eat their own food with it on. Cameron, would you like to describe how the rest of your character looks?
Well, unlike most foxes, she is a silvery gray. She has bright yellow eyes. Her face darkens from the silvery gray of the rest of her fur to a near black, but she also has white marks around her eye. She's clearly very well groomed. And even in this state, she holds herself with an air of, well, majesty. Like she is used to people doing what she tells them to do. She's used to being in charge. Just is frustrating to be in this position right now. Anything else? She also only has one tail.
Approaching the strange fox person, Kai, would you like to give a description of your character?
What? My character is a about 6 foot tall insect-looking woman with green skin. Looks a bit bruised. Definitely got in a few scraps with the guards, as she would describe them. She just looks like she's kind of looking around, like, all right, keeping an eye on like what everyone's doing, kind of like seeming to like plan in her head of like what's going to be possibly going on.
All right.
So, Kai, you have just approached this, this strange-looking fox.
Have I ever met her before?
You heard of them. Why in the prison? Apparently, they are part of some big shot crime family. The details you're a little sketched on.
I just sit down like across the table. Put my tray, if I have a tray, I'll put my tray down and just kind of hunch up and try and like puff up my chest a bit while sitting and staring her down. So
You wanted to know how to get these, would you? And kind of show what they have on my hands to cover the claws.
I would not be able to get that off of you, but I can probably help. I heard you were into crime, or at least know a bit about it.
It is a family business, although I don't understand why it's considered crime.
Helping the people as I see it.
Pardon?
Helping the people as I see it.
Precisely. My people don't like interacting with the wider world, so it's my family's job to provide. And honestly, some of these inconsiderate assholes need to mind their P's and Q's. So to say.
I'm not one much for P's and Q's, but I understand.
It is obvious. How long was my sentence? When can I leave here?
You got kind of a very long sentence, Cam, unfortunately. You know, about 28 years.
If it wasn't for the fact I was so sure that I'm here due to a setup, I wouldn't be so pissy.
As we're talking, I'm gonna help them, like eat and do whatever they need. Still annoyed that like I'm doing this for a prissy little lady, but like, what else am I supposed to do here?
You can help me get some of these restraints off. I might be able to cause some trouble.
Oh no.
If I put my hands on one of their necks, it will be over.
Yes, I do believe this has a, well, I don't think the gods want to kill me, or get me killed in any manner.
X.
Why would that be?
Simple, really. Yeah, they want the rest of us. I've got more than a few brothers and sisters out there. And we're hard to spot.
I think a little silver fox like you would be very hard to.
You truly do not know much, my people, do you?
Like you said, you're secluded. How would I know about you?
We're secluded, but we have agents everywhere. I am sure I have a family member or even a subordinate running your crime family somewhere. Hidden in the ranks. What is the word? The humans like to use shadow government. It's fun to talk openly about it because no one ever believes you.
Well, when you live in that type of expertise, to say the least, you would completely understand.
I miss home, though. One quick jaunt into space and then back to the palace. That's what the plan was.
As you see the drow, like a drow, another drow officer enter the room. What looks to be Claude, how would you describe your character at the current moment? You're being escorted somewhere to fix something.
In whatever is probably standard prisoner garb with a very obvious gas mask that makes him sound like this when he needs to talk to things. And just very active eyes, glancing at everything and anything. And, fuck you, Fire. I'm 2'8". Short king.
Short king.
Very small person. Normal standard attire here is actually kind of bland. It's mostly like some, like gray medical scrubs. It'd be something close to that.
But small black rodent-like creature that has various like small scarrings across his ears. And just idly going along, not offering any immediate resistance.
you get to like where some of the serving trays are. What the problem seems to be is that the automatic mechanism that is used when the prisoners put their trays on the table, that would just take the trays and move them into where the dishwasher is. It seems to be having a small hiccup. You have been given some tools to work with. What would you like to do? You've been given some simple tools, like nothing too dangerous.
Well, first, identify exactly what the issue is, and not simply believe them entirely. Whether you'd like that to be computers or engineering.
You could do either one.
Then I'll do the one that's a bigger number, so that makes me feel like a better person. Oh, I did not mean to roll twice.
Alright.
33.
Looks like some random asshole just jammed a fork into like the rotating system of where it is. And it's like really stuck in there. You'll probably have to take off the belt and then grab it.
Ooh, hee hee. He's going to take excessive time and very elaborately and safely removing all the parts and steadily reassembling them. Downhill, I'm gonna snag a couple of bits.
Sleight of hand?
Is there a sleight of hand? I believe there is. There is. All right.
Versus the Drow Enforcer.
4.
4. Does perception exist?
Yeah.
Perception. As you try to snag a bit, the guard simply, pokes the back of your head with his rifle.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm fixing it. These parts broken. That's why it's messing up. If you want me to put them back in, it's just gonna mess up and you'll bring me back here. I just want to get it done now.
Persuasion?
Fucking nat roll. Let's go. You know what? Bluff. 7. We high roll.
Versus, I guess, insight? Is there an insight?
I don't. Sense motive.
Yep.
And some bottom 4.
Very much.
Asshole.
Simply grabs a bowl from like up top and puts it right beside you. Put any broken parts in that bowl.
Okay, I don't put the broken parts in there. I was just going to toss them away, but if you want to take it longer, it works.
We're going to continue through.
Taking
And,
a long ass time to do it, I assume.
Yeah, still. And very specifically, make it easy to get back into this, should I need to.
That'd be another mechanic, like another engineering check.
Engineering, alright. 19, damn.
Yeah, you are able to. As you are slowly finishing up, Hey, Furball. Apparently there's something going on in Hall 2B. Like a light's broken or something. Looks like you'll be working a bit more before you get your meal.
Okay, do you need a block of this one too? I can take the bowl with me if you want me to. Trust me, I can lift it.
Sure.
I love this character.
Sure. You notice the guard maul his eyes.
You know I'm not trying to do anything special with it. I'm just trying to not have to come back here every single day. Because some jackass is throwing garbage into the chute when he shouldn't be. This is a recycling bin.
A slime looks over and just quickly looks away. Like an actual slime creature.
Just continue forth. Down literally same song and dance. Trying to weasel out any small bits and pieces I can get. If I get cut, I'm just taking out the broken bits, man. What the fuck?
The Olympics are not like I don't know what to tell you. This is a trashy place. You have faulty mechanics and people bought new ones. I know you're not going to. I'm just ranting to rant.
X, I'm going to say you don't get any perks from your fail rolls as the guard is a bit higher alert with you now. I'm sorry.
Where's the bull going downhill?
Back to the mechanics off. Like, back to where you got the tools. You know?
Gotcha.
There's a supply closet closer towards, like, the, docking bay where they keep most of the mechanical stuff.
Gotcha. For no particular reason, just, like, get an idea of where that is in relation to myself.
You're in cell 96C, which is, if you were to sprint here, like, in case of emergency, it will take you about 30 minutes. And that's if all the security doors, the guards, and not like everything's open and nothing stops you. Which, just to get to this area, the guard had to take out a special little scan card and scan the, like, side of the door to open it.
I don't think you understand how I plan to move through this building. So there's something this place definitely has, and, you know, thinking about it.
That's kind of sus.
Ventilation.
We're venting.
We're venting.
If you were to go slow, probably take you an hour to get here through the ventilations. If you went fast, roughly the same amount of time as everything is open.
Alright. Very important. For no particular reason. I would never, you know, try and escape or do anything negative in this area.
Yeah.
I'm a good member of this prison.
As after doing that, the guard gets another call, and he's like, "Hey, Furball, how often do you work on androids?"
Oh no.
Oh no.
How often or how good am I at it? 'Cause those are two separate questions. There's one thing I've never done, but I guarantee you I can do it better than half the people here.
Take a time out for a second.
Cool. We're heading to the medical bay. Come on.
Okay, I'll go alone.
If you behave, I may think about sending some food to your cell.
Okay. I could eat in the common area like other people.
So, back at the medical bay, Umbreon, you are transported to the medical bay for your mysterious injuries that just appeared on you while you were sleeping or deactivated. And your voice box seems to be broken.
Don't have a voice box. That's not how androids are built in this universe.
He's not a robot he's not a robot, he's a robot person.
Think like Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Oh,
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have like vocal cord like. So unless you slit my throat.
No, they just duct taped your mouth.
Voice box is broken.
Self-induced injuries. There's duct tape on his mouth.
Like, you notice that there's a few dents in your cybernetic parts, and you swear you can see, like, a spark coming from, like, your leg. And for some reason, like, you're just not allowed to remove that duct tape.
You cut out a bit for me. What are you saying?
And for some reason, it's just, you're not allowed to remove that duct tape. So, you're in the medical bay. Waiting on. They first try to get a doctor to take a look at you, and then, realize, oh, it's more mechanical than biological. So they're getting a mechanic. It will take them a minute to travel all the way here. So you're just kind of sitting on the medical bench with like one of your hands handcuffed to the bench and a guard standing near you.
As I'm going to point at the duct tape on my mouth, indicating I want to speak.
I swear if I
You
hear
can see, sure do.
I swear if I hear one more Jaguar joke out of you. The female drow prison guard kind of slowly removes the tape.
Thank you, now. I just came to say I'm gonna need specialized equipment to repair me. Normal mechanical tools won't work. Yeah. As a Jaguar will say, like, hey, I'm gonna need, if you want this guy to be able to repair me, I'm going to need these resources and about an hour to put it together. You can watch me as I do it if you really care that I'm going to make a bomb or something.
We'll let the mechanic decide that.
Okay, Nyan.
Question. I'm just curious. Why the hell do you just keep saying noun?
My character looks confused as, like, what are you talking about? I've never once said Nyan.
You just did.
Well, that one time. This right here I did, but I've never said it before.
Yeah.
My character's like, I think you've been taking a long day, Nyan. Take a break after this.
You're delusional. I'm not gaslighting you.
Does he really not realize he's doing that?
They make a persuasion check?
Bluff, or would that be bluff or diplomacy?
Either way, you decide.
Alright, I need to get some food. I'll be right back.
I'm not lying to them, so.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I do have a question, though. I read your file. How did you get a hold of 120 genetically modified jaguars? That's...
I made them, yeah. You can't find genetically modified tigers in the wild. I mean, jaguars.
What you just said, Obrion, is treason against everything you care about.
You said tigers and you threw me off.
No, I said jaguars.
You said lions. I mean, you're throwing me off my game.
Wow, they really must have damaged your circuits or something.
My character is a mastered in the field of genetics. And they're also a qualified doctor. But that's not as cool as being a prodigy in
As cool as
genetics.
being a furry. What?
Yeah.
So, what is it like? I've never seen a jaguar. What are they like?
My character is gonna ask for some drawing supplies.
They're really not supposed to be doing this, but their curiosity will get the better of them as they will hand you a
Really?
small sketchbook and stuff.
I'm surprised Umbreon was like, when it comes to Jaguars, nothing's a joke.
I'm going to draw every kind of a jaguar in every type of position possible.
Free
Uh-oh.
type.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Hold on.
Roll. Would that be sleight
Whoa
of...
there, Chief. There's children
What
near
would
me.
be drawing? What would be drawing? Do you have like?
Lingger is still.
Do you have?
I don't think.
I think that would be a profession.
Yeah, it probably would be a profession.
Yeah, you can make a profession check, I guess.
Hammer, do you have a profession? Calligraphers? Making journal. Damn, he does!
Yeah, it's been a while since you got the draw, so your skills are a bit rusty. So you
Why
ain't...
is it called passion lip? Oh.
That's what they call themselves.
Oh, okay.
That's the Jaguar's name is, okay?
But everyone's like, "Isn't your name Tyga?" And my character actually feels like I've never heard of that person in my life.
So you were able to draw one crudely drawn of a jaguar before the mechanic and the other guard comes in, and they quickly take the sketch from you. Not before they came in, the guard takes the sketchbook from you and takes a look at it. As the other guard comes in, noticing the duct tape has been removed. Oh dear. Oh no, the repairs I made to you. Here, I'll quickly fix that. He grabs another piece of duct tape
Perfectly fine.
and puts it over your mouth. There we go. A small bit of repair for his voice box.
My character points at the tape again.
The female guard does not remove it.
Oh, they actually have male guards here.
Nope, there's a good mix. There's a female guard and a male guard. The male guard is with X, the female was with Umbreon. Not the one that beat him, though. As he just simply looks at the female guard. Sir, I brought the mechanic like you requested. Good, you may take your leave. Yes, sir. They walk off. And the female guard looks at the small rodent.
Purple.
Players just dying in real life.
Claude?
Taking damage? Well, looks up at them.
My character cheerfully waves at you.
You know, just awkwardly stare at each other.
So... Go ahead and do your thing, okay? Just
I need stuff. You understand that, right?
take a look at what you need, write me a list, and I'll get it to you. They kind of have that voice of they've been working a very long shift, and they kind of just stopped giving a shit about near towards the end of it. So they kind of just give you that type of response.
Time to look over. Look over the man. What damages are on this person?
There's an open bit where there's some exposed wire on his leg, and some dents on his arms. But that's about it.
Is even a case where I genuinely need stuff or no?
Yeah, probably for the leg, but that's about it.
Alright.
You don't really need much.
Okay, I got you. So, what I need exactly. Okay, so this will be a bit hard. If you don't have it unstuck, I can make do, but we're gonna need uh two like how do I two mechanical appendages, a bit of wheels, a small propulsion system to make easy insertions, a is there any internal things?
Not from what you can tell.
I'm asking this. Do they think there's anything internal?
Fastula will put at the tape again.
His voice box seems to be broken.
Well, that's going to require a lot more than if I need to fully remodel those. Do you have any like any very precise tools for that? If you give me a screwdriver, I can make it work. It'll be a bit of a pain though. Also, what's the point of the tape? Is it like really squishy, or I think I might need to actually stare down to know exactly what I'm doing. I'm assuming I have to replace it, and him using it is like actively damaging him, but he's just dumb. But I don't know.
You can remove the tape if you need. As they quickly make a call for the tools that you requested. So can you
For
write?
no particular reason, I'm asking for all the materials I need for a stealth drone, and I'm gonna make them look like an incision tool.
Thank you. So this is how Umbreon gets the flaw of like being
Make
losing
a
an arm or leg,
deception
right?
check.
What do you mean? Why do I need to make a deception check?
Is that what you really need to fix him?
I'm asking for an entire like tool set. I've been told this guy's broken. I was like, all right, we'll knock two birds with one stone.
Sure. Okay. They will watch you while you're doing this.
I'm about to fix you, but I'm not broken. I'm about to fix you.
Fix you. Shut the fuck up. But I'll remove the tape if I can get there.
Yeah.
He struggles a little bit. Hold
You're
on, give
mean,
me a
man.
second.
I'm a girl.
Are you really?
Yeah, Fastula's female. You think the whole part of you calling them dumb just completely went over their head? They flashed on. Wait, did he call me a dude?
Does this place have like issues with that? I know where I was, we didn't have the ability to say like, hey, we should have like female operators working females. You never really have that choice, but I know other places I'm like, am I gonna get in trouble?
No, you won't.
Okay.
Just do your job.
Okay.
God.
There's a small bit of stuff. I'll get it out of the way. Honestly, you probably don't even need to watch half the shit. It's way too annoying. I have to put the wires into the wires. I'll attach the appendage to the appendage. Ensure the wires are set up right. Ensure the strip's gonna function right. And all this will break. And then it's gonna keep going, and it's gonna fuck it up. And it's gonna keep going, and it's gonna break
We're
again. And it's
talking
gonna
about
happen.
everything I had to do to get my power supply installed.
So, Claude, make a persuasion check. For
Make
the-
a persuasion stacked with your
Explode
annoying
the
professional skill.
What am I making a persuasion for?
for saying you don't need to watch this.
Oh.
I might have just blown
I
up
don't think
the
there's
lab.
persuasion. I think there's diplomacy though.
Yeah,
that will work.
diplomacy equals persuasion.
Foggies, 15 nat rolls. I don't even think it would matter if they do watch it, because like, unless they have high engineering, they're not knowing what the fuck I'm doing.
They kind of just take a seat and just kind of... They take a seat instead of standing, put their rifle to the side. And they're half paying attention. So any sleight of hand you want to do, or any mechanical while making this drone, you can make it with advantage, as they're not really paying attention. They're kind of like half paying attention.
I'm not going to hide it whatsoever. I'm going to effectively make it like nearly identical to what you would consider like sculpts and things like that, just in like a spider formation.
That is going to be very difficult, but I'll let you do it with advantage.
I actually could. Literally, that concept is part of the base drone feature, which I can make assuming I get the supplies for it. It's the main reason I started like asking of like random shit. Just add more stuff. I'll make it do.
Wait, are you actually gonna pry inside me? Because there's something I need to say if that's true.
Yes, he's prying inside of you to get the parts he needs for his drone.
For a bit. I have to get to this first, because I'm gonna be an asshole if they're like, "Oh, we can't do it." I'm like, "You asked me to work on a fucking Android. You know how hard this is? I did this thing twice."
Damn, Umbra, he didn't even buy you dinner first. He's already inside of you.
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
No, just
Max is going to like actually get upset if like, "Oh, we can't give you this," and he was like, "You want me to do a fucking autopsy on this bullshit?"
You want it to be surgery or an autopsy? You choose.
God.
I wanted to do it if I wanted to have a lower charisma. He doesn't like the people being like, "Oh, well, I don't know about that." He's like, "Well, are you the proficient one in this one, jackass?"
But if you're actually prying inside of me, I do have to say,
I'm sorry.
Are you the engineer here?
And we have done it. We have broken the DM. That is a new record, people.
You said you wanted one of my bit characters, so I'm a really angry engineer.
Before we do continue with this, we're headed back to the fucking cafeteria for a minute.
For the boring people. Let's go.
My fucking spider stealth drone. Downhill, this bitch can go invisible. Operation, bring them back.
For some reason, I feel like God is laughing at us right now.
Do I need to go check on him?
X is just whispering into Tyga's ears, like, "Don't worry, it's gonna feel very weird."
And don't.
It's the first time for me too.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you're okay. You know, if you're in an SD card, you're an SD card, man. You just gotta live with it. I'll make it do. I'll make it do.
Listen, you better pop your up lover.
Oh yeah, I
Don't
forgot
you
Irons
fucking
was
let-
here. I'm sorry.
I'm just fucking running around with his arms out, reimagining the good old days.
Listen. I made a request to Downhill to insert myself because I haven't really done anything.
How do you wish to insert yourself?
I'm probably going to insert myself in the medical area if you look at the DM I sent you.
He started doing parkour in his cell. Like, what the fuck do you mean he did parkour in his cell?
Alright. So, after... okay, when we get back, Heinz, when we get back to the medical center, I'll put you in, okay?
Roger.
But back to the cafeteria for a quick moment. I'm sorry. Catching myself. I'm going to love this campaign. So, right now, you guys, the people in the cafeteria, your food has just gotten done. Like, you've just eaten. You guys have a little bit of free time before, it's time to go to work. Time to do that hard labor that the drow prisoners are known for.
Can you at least remove... Can you at least let me try and do it a bit easier than what you're letting me do?
Nope.
Can you let me remove the fingers?
No.
Oh, take all the fun away.
How many of her fingers are restrained?
It's either they keep the fingers on you or they declaw you like an actual cat.
Oh god.
Damn.
You do realize declawing involves cutting off that first joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they threatened you with it.
I am. So one of my spells is called Token Spell. Form a simple magical effect.
Man, it's almost like you got a dampener on you.
They don't have anything on my tail. I can use my tail to cast spells.
Man, it's almost like they got a dampener on you.
I mean,
Where I will watch.
Karth would be willing to help the new struggling person of how to eat with your hands restrained. He's good with kids. I know you're not a kid, but he's good with kids.
Treat me like a child, and you'll end up unable to have any.
Treat me with it. Underestimate me. You'll be starved to death, or you'll be starving to death.
He said, I think I need to get something to drink.
What?
Don't worry about that.
He's going to proceed to show you of how you finagle the restraints to pick up your instruments to eat with. Because he also has claws on his hands.
And you would have the same restraints.
Yeah, that's how he knows.
You've probably been here longer, though.
Oh yeah, with my crimes. Oh yeah. He'd take the time to show you.
We know a way out of here at least.
He shakes his head. But you might want to be careful mentioning that.
These. All I have to do. The god is bothering me. All I have to say is they're a kitsune, and all of a sudden, all the other gods are jumping up on them and trying to kill them. I've never seen a group of people so paranoid.
Kind of guards. It's actually paid well to be paranoid. I mean, they are paid very well to do what they do.
Oh, I highly doubt that. If they were paid well, they'd actually be good at what they do. A lot of the issues, the fact we are in a station and not on a planet. What?
Behind you stands about 2 guards.
What? Fox got your tongue? Oh, who am I kidding? Oh God, you guys could barely string together 2 intelligent words. Let me know. I will let you know the only reason you caught me is because I let myself get caught. The longer you
Would you
hold
like to
me here-
invade?
What do I roll to evade?
They're going to make an attack against you. I believe they just roll against your AC, right?
There is
So
no
what's
such
the
thing
magic
as
that-
AC.
What is
What
which-
kind of attack is it, Downhill?
They're going to.
A physical,
Yes.
a physical attack or an energy attack?
A physical.
So it's watching.
Yep.
So you have to beat her KAC.
So,
Yeah, with
does
the
it count
kinetic-
as a full attack? Because they're just going to hit them in the back of the head.
They have to stop moving completely to do that.
Yeah, full attacks your full turn, effectively.
That is not slashing. That is, like, bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
That's a break the helmet.
No. Sings a nice... what's your AC?
I'm trying to taunt them so they accidentally break some of the equipment they have on. I don't know, where is AC?
It's
Here it is.
Right next
Okay.
to saving throws.
Kinetic is 12 right now. So that does
And
hit.
plus-
So that is 6 to your stamina?
She loses 6 stamina points, and if it goes over, it hits HP.
They have exactly 6.
So they have 0 stamina points. They get that back at the end of an hour, or if they spend resolve.
So, Cameron,
Mm-hmm.
as you are continuing to mock them, the back of one of their weapons hits you in the back of like the blood of one of their weapons hits you in the back of the head, sending you forward, hitting the table hard. Oops, my hand slipped. I do apologize for that. As he says it in the most non-apologetic tone.
I just want to preface this. Now, getting hit for stamina points is like you dodging at the last moment, but it takes a lot out of you to do so. Just for other thematic purposes, things.
Yeah, but I'm going to stick with what I just said because it's fitting with what they were trying to do. So, there was a small bruise, but nothing too major, okay? Cam?
Yes.
How does your character react to that?
Slowly stands up and just glares at this creature.
At this female officer?
You truly do not know what you are messing with, do you?
The officer looks at the other two around at the table. I believe you two should be getting to your stations, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So what's your flight?
We're going to take your companion to the medical bay to help them with this small accident.
Hmm.
You know, I think you might have damaged it. Why don't you take it off and check it?
Oh, wait, that's gonna work.
Responses from both Fire and Kai.
I'm trying to keep my counter
The responses of the guards wanting to drag Cam off to the medical bay. Why they tell you to get to your workstations.
I'm
just gonna say okay, and once they start leaving, I'm gonna trail behind. Or try to.
Yeah.
Cam, would you like to resist them as they're going to grab you and drag you off?
I'm going to try and bite them.
Damn.
All right.
Cam really wanted to get gagged as well as bound, huh?
Even more reason for me to need a medical professional. Reason I need a little buddy.
Roll. Do you have a bite attack?
No, I don't.
Do you have claws?
Yes, I do.
Roll claws, but will you lower the damage?
Okay, where are my attacks?
Did you import
Very
them?
bottom, there should be an attacks. Only if you would.
We
have to
didn't put
include
in the claw attack.
All the rules for it should already be on your sheet. I can import it for you. Just roll a d20.
Alright.
Thanks to live.
That's a 15.
We were streaming.
You have a base attack bonus of 1. What's your dexterity? What's your strength modifier?
My strength is a -1.
My
My dexterity, which I think the claws are a 2.
Nope. All physical attacks go off strength. All range attacks go off dexterity. No in between.
So,
So we have to control weapons.
Yep, unarmed strikes, so they go physical, so 15 base.
alright, that misses, or that doesn't beat their AC.
Got a KAC of 15.
They have a KAC of 18.
So they're wearing armor on them.
Arthur's going to begin heading to his workstation. Yeah, when I see, let me get the name. When Kai, did your character go by the rat or does Vera?
Can I try?
Her real name is Vera, but her like mob name is the Rat.
Karth would say that he recommends you go into your workstation too.
Cam is being dragged off.
So what do I need to roll for that?
I would say stealth.
Okay.
And because you're trying to sneak away from everyone else to do this, unless you just want to ask them, hey, can I use the restroom first?
No, I want to ask to go to the bathroom.
That would be a persuasion.
How do
Or
I...
diplomacy.
Oh, what's diplomacy? My persuasion is not... Yeah, that's being right.
It is diplomacy in this game.
Such a shit roll.
They'll allow
That
it
was roll
because...
shitty.
Well, the thing is, because you're female, you have a bit more sway with things, so the male guards will allow you to go to the restroom.
You have a lower DC.
Alright.
As you head to the bathroom, when you just get to the hallway, Cam, they're going to throw you onto the floor.
You cut out there.
They're going to throw you to the floor.
And Ayami is going to stand back up.
As you begin to stand up, this is going to just be just 1 damage, no matter how much it's rolled, and this is just to see if it hits you. Does 16 hit?
Yes.
You get kicked back to the ground.
There's 1 hit point.
You can feel like something must have at least gotten bruised in your ribs.
They're aiming for all the soft bits, not the hard restraint bits.
Yeah.
Ayami stands back up. Hi, don't go down easy.
15.
Hits.
Instead of doing damage, after kicking you back down, they're going to put a boot on your back. I don't think you understand how things work here.
I think you understand how things work around me. Sooner or later, one of my kin will infiltrate your guard. And they'll be alright. You are nothing.
I think 11 actually misses.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Does that mean they break something?
But I
They
clicked the
just
wrong
whiffed.
thing. I'm sorry.
They just whiffed. And let's see, the 2 guards is boop, boop.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Oh no.
Plus 10. God fucking damn.
He's using a CR5 character.
There's CR1.
I don't believe it.
John Enforcer, look it up.
And a CR20.
Is he-
I don't care about the facts of CR20.
But, Kai,
Yeah.
one of the guards, like both of the guards, turned to you real quick as one of the boots is still on the kitsune. Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm using the restroom. Am I not allowed to pee?
No, you weren't allowed to.
Oh my god, they are
Diplomacy.
actually. What the fuck?
Yeah? Don't diplomacy, Kai? You're talking to the superior officer, which is the female one. The male one is just kind of just standing there. Hurry up. As the male one
Okay.
is going to after being told to, is going to kick you, Cam.
Yeah?
Bonk. And he whips.
You
Now
guys
they're showing their CR1 colors.
You guys are such a joke.
Would you like to try to get out of this situation?
Yes.
Okay, make an athletics check to push the boot off your back to stand up. Yeah, you knock the lady to her ass as you stand back up with a burst of strength.
Now, you listen here. You lot have shown me nothing but that you are bumbling kids unable to control their tempers. I am surprised your race has managed to get as far as it has. You should return to the primordial
Hey.
where it came from.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah?
As you continue to talk, the male grabs his rifle and points it at you.
You want to start a diplomatic incident?
Very simple. You were getting violent as we were taking you back to the medical center. Try to go for my gun. It went off, and you got a bullet in, and you got a nice little bit of energy into the side of your stomach. Unfortunately, the wound turned out to be fatal. Just a prisoner getting a little too rowdy.
Do you think my family would believe that?
And who would give a shit?
That's what they said. That's what the death certificate would say.
Can I hear any of this?
Yeah, but you're in the bathroom now.
Okay. No one came with me? I just literally walked away by myself.
Yeah, they're kind of in the middle dealing with a rowdy prisoner.
What happens if you were to get shot? I'm sure you would require medication.
The female officer stands up and pats a little bit of dust off them.
You do realize my family has a supply of painkillers. Maybe some you even use on this station.
Cameron,
Yeah.
you don't have all of the opioids.
I know.
You're
But we
just
got
one
a-
planet in a huge galaxy.
Yeah, but we got a lot.
I feel like there's at least 6 like you.
Just leave me alone. And treat me and get these things off of my hands so that I can exist as a normal being. It's not too much to ask. And Austin is furiously typing away.
Someone messaged me.
Ah.
Make a intimidate check real quick with disadvantage. You are extremely handicapped. They know that. You have no power. You have no weapons. They have a gun pointed at you. So
Give me a second. I don't have the switch on. Where is that
Down there.
switch?
Just remember, you're probably gonna have to make rolls for me.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I can't find the disadvantage roll thing.
Is there a disadvantage in this game? I thought there was.
No,
No.
I think there's
not
minuses.
that I can see.
Are there minuses?
You do not make a roll at disadvantage.
I apologize. I'm still new to the game.
It would just be a higher DC, is at least what it would seem like.
Alright. Then I'll up the DC. Make your roll.
16.
You're 2 under.
God.
Take 1 more bludgeoning damage as they hit you in the jaw. You notice blood dripping down your, dripping out of your mouth. As a hit to the jaw makes you temporarily lose strength in your legs. As then they'll drag you to the medical ward.
You hit like a girl.
The woman did hit you.
Yeah.
They're just like,
like
"Oh,
a
thank you."
child.
So, after that, Kai, so did you want to deal with the alone guard?
Yeah,
Like,
I was trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do.
alright. Well, do you mind if we do gamer stuff first and then come back to you?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Heinz.
Yeah.
So during your free time you had, you went to the courtyard and did something really, really stupid.
I just hit 2 random rocks I found together.
And then there was an explosion.
Wasn't even that big, just enough to everyone to be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but you were at the center at it. It knocked
Yeah.
it knocked the stamina out of you.
Yeah.
And you're being brought to the medical center.
Who am I?
You're a little dazed.
What year is it?
As the guards drag you to the medical center, they're questioning you like, where the hell did you get those thermal rocks? So like, they're A, extremely rare, and B, why the fuck are they on the thing? Who gave you those?
Who? Is that my name?
As they'll bring you to the medical center, Heinz, you have a sinking suspicion. After you're treated, you're getting tortured for information. So,
Where'd my rocks I found go?
they have confiscated those rocks.
No, they already gone.
They're already gone, yeah.
I don't know that. I just thought I hit 2 rocks together and I passed out.
So, as you get brought to the medical center, Claude, you've been working on Umbreon for like a good, or working on a little project for like a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I also need to tell you, Claude, once you look at my actual wound, you notice, this robot's made of complete nanobots or nanomachines.
Even more stuff to bitch about. Let's go.
Also, my character would tell you secretly, hey, try not to pry into those too much, because the way my nanomachines were created, they burrow into a creature's skin and eat them from the inside out. So, don't let them touch you. Hence why I wanted to be the person to do the operation on myself, because I don't want to be like, oh, you murdered this guard when he went inside the engineer. I'm like, I was trying to tell you, that's how my body works.
Parasite.
Umbreon is literally the most dangerous thing.
His nanomachines probably do like -2 damage per turn.
Also, this is probably not the first time this has happened. I'm just really lucky, really unlucky.
Yeah, you're probably going to solitary confinement after this one, Heinz. If
Like,
this wasn't the first incident. If this wasn't the first incident.
This is the first explosion. This is the first explosion that's happened. But just prior incidents, just let the guards know that I'm really lucky, but also really unlucky. So like I'll accidentally find contraband and then use it and be injured.
Solitary confinement for having contraband. Let's go.
Yeah. At least they let me keep my books.
They let you keep the books, yeah.
Because then I find stuff on purpose. And then it's really bad.
But as you walk in, you just hear Claude, what are you saying at the current moment?
Me?
Oh, Claude. What do you say at the current moment as someone walks in?
I'm just
Nothing, because
coughing up
obviously
smoke.
that's not for me. That's for a medical professional that they have on hand, right?
Me?
Right?
Looks
I know
at
stuff.
the
I know medical
Jag-
stuff.
looks at the Jaguar guy.
It's okay. I know medical stuff.
They
Enough to keep someone from dying.
they actually put you on a bed, unlike the Jaguar.
Me?
Yeah.
Yay.
Foggies. Alright, go to sleep. We'll wake you up when I'm done. Little do we know, we never awoke.
So
I just look at the guards one more time. What year is it?
they just tell you to go to sleep for a minute.
Go to sleep.
What happened to him, man?
None of your business. We'll get.
Don't lie to me. I know I'm the only person here with a medical education.
You're actually not. They have a few
Yeah,
more.
loser.
They have like a few more people they could call, which they're going to go call someone right now because
One of the other medical people injured themselves on accident.
But Claw, go ahead and make your mechanics check to be making your robot and repairing Umbreon.
God damn it. Fuck you, 30.
Okay, and the other one? That was for the robot.
Okay, now that I have a robot, you can help me, right, Nia?
No, I cannot use the help action.
Do you want me to vocalize what mods I have in them or no?
Sure.
I'll make the other so you can go on that. Other one, 20, fuck you, DM.
So, you're able to repair Umbreon. It's a bitch and a half. Oh, most definitely it's a bitch and a half.
Don't come out.
Making sure to stay at an arm's distance, as I've been alerted. Don't touch me.
Not that long.
But the robot is helping you fix him.
Yep, definitely. Don't mind that it's a skill unit of stealth.
So that's a good reason for them to let you use it.
Yeah, it visually has those. It even has a camera that can zoom in and zoom out. And it has little claws it can insert and keep them stable.
So, hey, Taiga, you're repaired. Woohoo!
Cool, yeah.
It's a kitty.
Indeed. Now that I'm repaired, are they gonna let me go, or they want me to stay here?
They'll let you go after a minute. But, Claude, you finally got done. So, they're gonna ask you for all the parts and tools that you didn't use. And that little robot of yours, is it going to try to hide? Are you gonna try to hide it? What's the deal?
No, it's gonna stay in the area. This is for medical purposes, because they didn't have one. So I just made one. I just made a medical drone for you. Like, oh, what? I'm gonna get called back here eventually. No reason for you to be like, oh, well, deassemble it, and then I come back literally 1 hour, and you're like, oh, guys, we need another surgery done. I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do? I gotta make it again. It takes me like an hour and a half to make one.
Make a diplomacy check.
Lateral. I believe in God. He does not believe in me.
I'm gonna give you a +5 just for angry engineer noises.
Everyone's fed up with him just complaining.
Sure, but they're gonna put it in a small box to lock it away. That way no one breaks it.
Mm-hmm.
So they put it in a small metal locker. Well, they're gonna have you deactivate it first, but, you know, just put it in the...
I'm gonna name you Nemo.
As soon as you leave the medical field, Taiga, one of the guards just grabs you and be like, "Hey, we need your assistance. Come with me."
Tiger's gonna walk there.
And you immediately walk to the explosion man. He's covered in soot. He is somewhat out of it.
Kitty!
He is not wearing his Jaguar suit, or her Jaguar suit, so they just look like a normal prisoner.
No, they're auras of a cat.
Unironically, this is what my character would look like without the Jaguar suit. I don't know how you get to the stream, but
What would be a
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna send it in Discord.
Takes a minute. Oh, stop bullying him. He's slow. His internet's slow. Calm down.
I'm gonna keep bullying him.
Kitty.
Here, I showed it to the stream. That's why I just opened the original.
Kitty cat.
I'm going to ask, what tier of medical kit do they have?
Do I still
open
have
my
fingers?
notes.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and my hair!
Let's
My
see.
eyebrows are gone!
I need to make sure I got the right tiers of medical hand. Hold on. So, what page is it in equipment, I believe?
Yes, it is an equipment. What page? I don't know specifically.
Does anyone know where my eyebrows went?
Tiger's not saying anything, just analyzing everything this character said.
Feels around in where my forehead is instead of where my eyebrows are.
Hmm.
Let's see.
No one has still told me what year it is. I want to make sure I didn't time travel from exploding.
I'll tell you after the checkup is done. Yeah.
Also, why am I seeing two of everything?
Medical kit. I'm trying to find it. Just give me a minute. There's a lot of weapons. I'm just scrolling past them. Like a lot of weapons. Okay, I'm on the armor. There's a lot of armor. Like a lot of armor. Give me a minute.
Man, if you use the thing that the table of contents, you could have just skipped all that and started at page 230 where all the other equipment starts.
God fucking
No,
damn
you
it.
couldn't. Shut up, that doesn't exist.
Is it seriously 2:30?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Si, senor.
Medical. And you're looking for what type of medical kit they have?
Yes.
There's a
Character
hygiene
hands.
kit, mobile, drugs and medicine and poison, right?
Okay. So
Um,
there's Medkit Basic and Medkit Advanced.
they have
Uh, me-
medkit basic.
Do I have my hair? Oh, thank goodness I still have my hair.
Taiga is going to sigh and say, from what the symptoms he's prohibiting, I'm going to need a Medkit Advanced at least to make sure I can do a proper procedure. I'll do what I can right now, but in the meantime, I'm going to need to upgrade this.
They
So I'll
can
give
they can give you access to it if you can prove to them that you need it.
Tiger says there's no need to waste resources. She's just gonna do something that seems very unorthodox. Just don't stop her until she spits the thing out, okay?
What? I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What? What am I?
What?
What are you putting in my mouth?
Don't want you stuck in anything.
So, what are you doing?
What
I'm
are you
gonna
putting?
first
I'm gonna.
treat Ainz the best I can with the Medkit 1.
Alright. I'll say you treat about half of him because, you know, he's still kind of very fucked up.
Got
All
it.
I got a concussion. Maybe
Then
two.
they're going to see me open my mouth and somehow fit an entire medkit inside of me.
I'm just gonna stare at you, just like that is incredibly interesting.
Now my character's like, so we're gonna need to wait an hour. Sir, lay down and try not to think too hard.
Sir,
What are you doing as a GM? Like, asking you?
I'm creating a micro lab and putting it into my gear slot. I mean, yeah, my upgrade slot.
Alright.
I'll have you know, I broke several galactic records, and I am a ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Damn, it's so easy. He was right. If only the DM gave us pictures.
It's not like Ainz here, I can try to find Ainz's sheet. Did Ainz...
Yeah,
Um,
Diana.
Diana? There we go. There we go, there we go. I am now Diana.
Got it, thank you.
But, okay, we're gonna time skip you, Umbreon, so we're gonna move on to Kai. Kai, you are
I'm
on
gonna
your...
low key flirt with Umbreon the entire time. I want you to know that.
Understood. Kai. So, you are heading back as you see a lone guard in the hallway. What would you like to do?
Okay. I have a plan. This usually ends well if I say I have a plan, but I have a plan. I want to try to sneak up on the guard. As much as just being like kind of inconspicuous, just kind of like stupidly wandering, but like knowing what I'm doing, actually. Try and sneak up and pickpocket a weapon off of him. Or her.
It's a him.
It's a him. Okay.
Sure. You know what? Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Versus their perception. What's their passive? I've been rolling too well. What's their passive? I know they have a passive perception.
I think so.
Alright. Roll it.
Damn it!
As you're attempting to grab, like, some sort of weapon, you realize there's only two options. His baton and his goddamn rifle. None of those are really easy to grab without him knowing. As he then notices you, somewhat in the motion of trying to grab something. What are you doing?
I like half like pat his ass and go, oh, sorry, I was just trying to find a strong man to get me back to where I'm supposed to go. I cannot seem to find my way back. I'm like half flirt and like I know how to
What is
get out of this.
flirting in this system? Is it just diplomacy? Is every positive interaction diplomacy?
Probably.
Probably. Maybe a profession, you know? Don't add them.
You know what, Kai? Diplomacy or profession? You choose.
Profession is more than just one
No.
thing.
I know.
Yeah.
No, my profession is very bad. Diplomacy! That's good!
Where are you supposed to be?
I was told to get to my air quoting station.
Follow
They
me.
move me around too much because I cause problems.
Follow me.
Thank you.
They send you to the.
And I'm like kind of like smoozing up against him. Kind
He,
of cute.
he pushes you away slightly, distance.
Is he checking her out?
The thing is about male society, like for Drow, checking out a woman like that is a punishable offense to the point where he can end up as a prisoner. You gotta remember that. The males don't have that much more rights than the actual prisoners.
Okay then.
Oh, come on, you can look.
That's why they let out their problems on the male prison.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm inferior to you. Ah!
But,
Angie.
I said male prisoners, not female prisoners.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
you are led to your station. Woohoo!
Fix the male.
So, we're going to time skip to dinner time, we'll say. Eins?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, actually, no. Yeah, as Taiga, as you just got done working on Eins, another patient is brought to you. This one's a lot closer to death. Like
How close? How bad did they beat me?
Yeah, like, you were dying, but they stabilized you.
Okay then.
So, pretty badly in Starfinder terms.
Got it. Hey, yo, you mind if I pitch a hand in?
Can Mike have? I definitely would have tried to bite them again.
I don't think there'd be a way you can actually damage them. And even then, it would be like 1 damage at best.
True. Oh well.
So, Umbreon, they brought you this nearly dead person to you. What is your response after fixing Ainz? Umbreon? AFK.
Audio is
AFK.
talking.
Uses special move.
Ainz, would you like to try to fix Cam?
I'm gonna ask what happened.
They decided to start a fight with a few other prisoners.
I'm basically just gonna look at Cam, uh, just kind of say, whisper in their ear, squeeze my hand if they're telling the truth. Oh,
They're unconscious.
oh, Cam's knocked out, like out.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta fix Cam.
That you also noticed something pretty bad about one of Cam's tails.
I only have one.
Oh, then you really know something really bad. Part of the tail.
What?
There's no tail.
Nope, that would be too much. Just the tip of the tail was completely shaven, basically. There is no floof at the tip of the tail.
That makes me sad.
Which,
Well,
for a Kitsune race, that should grow back within like a month or two. I'm going to say, but that is a hit to Cam's pride.
yeah, I'm gonna basically ask.
Good news, there's a lot of that to go around.
I'm basically just gonna ask for a bunch of stuff to fix Cam up, and start to work immediately. And I don't want Cam to die, you know. Just
Not for a
kinda-
session.
I'm kidding. No, I don't want Cam to die.
Oh no.
Make a medical check?
Did that work?
Yeah,
Did it pop?
27. That's a really good
Yeah.
roll.
I have a 9, so that basically means I rolled really good.
So, the rundown is, Cam's gonna need a little bit of treatment for a while. Maybe a day or two in the medical field, in the medical ward?
I'm basically gonna tell them that Cam needs a person on them for the next 24 hours.
Thank you
Like a
for
medical-
volunteering. That's
Duh.
No, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
that's literally what the guards said. That you may join Cam in their cell.
Wait, are they a guy or a girl?
They
Girl.
are a girl.
Your doctor?
Your doctor's a girl, and so is the one who's talking.
With a quick injection, I can have a penis.
No, just
Why did I hear just a pause?
Because that is the greatest drow offense you can do, Ainz.
I never said I would. I'm not gonna do that while in prison. I prefer being treated slightly better than the male prisoners.
So,
Besides, it wouldn't work on Drow.
so everyone that's in the dining room is X, Taiga, Kai, and
Oh, that's
Fire.
funny.
Yeah, you're in the dining room. Dinner time.
Dinner.
As Ainz is taking care of Cam, who is nearly beaten to death.
And I did say 24 hours minimum.
Is that what I said, DM? That's not what I meant.
DM, while we are eating inside my body, I would like to be making 3 biohacks.
Biohacks.
Mm-hmm.
Does that require money to craft, or?
Nope. I just needed a medkit or a chemicalizer, which I now have access to. And I sadly used up all the rest of the proportions in that medkit to give Ainz his treatment. As I would spit up the box to the only new materials inside of it.
I live, fuckers.
Alright, so what do those food things do?
Biohack, they do a set amount of things that I get to choose the moment I hit with an attack with them. So I just tell you I make them, and then when I hit someone with them, I'm tell you which one I'm using.
I need to look. I need to know what they do, Umbreon.
Turn in the song for us, Umbreon. Oh.
Basically, they're specialized chemicals that I put in the people, objects, or anything. And I synthesize how a normal human body would
What?
react to that process happening.
What page is this on?
It is in character occupation, page 41.
So it's not in the
It's
core
a-
one?
Nope. It's a paragraph and a half. I am simplifying it to you. So basically, I can stab these into anything or anyone, and I replicate the effects of what they would have on the body based on the biohack I have. Boosters, which benefit people, inhibitors that disable people. Basically, I can choose to reduce someone's AC, give them half movement, give them vulnerability to any damage type. Give them a damage
And
reduction.
is this-
reduction.
And this is part of
Penalty.
your class, right? This is part of your class?
Yep, part of my
think
class.
The biohacker?
Yep, biohack.
Um,
Hate putting shit together.
okay, if you're do note, if you're making a range attack, when you have to declare using a biohack ahead of time,
Yes.
and if you make a range attack, if you miss, that expends the use. But if you're making a melee attack, it doesn't expend the use.
I cannot make them as a range attack because I don't have an injection weapon.
Yep. So there is. Let's see. Boosters and inhibitors. At first level, you know the basic booster and inhibitors listed below. Alright, can you put on your bio the list of the basic and booster and inhibitors, what they do. Just copy and paste it. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do that for you, since I'm already at the book. Just a little note, just so we know what they do. Oh, you already have them.
I have them on my abilities list because I still need to make an attack roll to say I'm using one.
Yeah.
So I just have them as an attack.
Okay. Alright, so moving on now. So, can you make them as you're eating food as material? Is that how that works?
Basically, I use the materials inside of that med kit to make these formula. And I can make them as a part of a 10-minute action. But this counts as a passive action, so I can do other things that aren't considered major.
Understood.
Like eating food?
So you're using the rest in your medical lab to do this?
Yeah, I'm using the micro lab I made out of the med kit to do this.
Alright.
And the micro lab can create an infinite amount of these because
Then
they
what's
can't really.
then what's the limit of how many you can carry?
They don't have a weight. I can only make a certain amount a day.
One
But when I
plus
say
your
inf-
key ability score. What's your key ability score?
Intelligence.
So right now you can carry
3.
You can repeatedly print these at a base with no cost unless the GM states otherwise. I'm going to say that this is okay for now. I just want to see how these work first, but this is gonna have a pin in it. Okay?
Put a pin in.
Got it.
Yeah, we're just gonna put a pin in that.
At least you don't act like one of our presidents where they just say, I'll look into it.
Well, I just want to see how balanced this is first, because you can only make your intelligence mod plus 1 a day, right? But you have to take 10 minutes to make them.
Mm-hmm.
So how many do you have now? And do you have to list if they're inhibitors or limiters ahead of time or no?
Yes.
So let's see. Your intelligence mod is 2.
I can make
3.
3.
So how many how many boost and how many inhibitors?
I decide that when I'm making the attack. I say I'm making biohacks, and once I say I'm going to attack someone...
That's why I was asking. When you said yes, that's why I was asking. I asked, do you have to announce them now? And you said yes. So, that's what you said. I agree with you, but that is what you said ahead of time. That's why I was asking. So, moving on. So, you make your biohacks.
Mm-hmm.
As you make your biohacks, you notice the other interesting individuals. You see the very short, lizard-looking guy. Fire, what are you currently doing during dinner time? Like, where are you sitting? Where are you eating?
Sitting a little bit off by myself, and I'm eating whatever the hell they gave me.
Understood. And Kai, what are you doing during dinner? You don't see your fox friend with you.
Well, I see both in trouble. I want to go up to the what seems like the nicest looking guards, and just start having a generalized conversation of like the general dealings of the
But specifically, they have to be the
prison.
nicest looking.
Just like having basic conversation of like, how was your day? Oh, how did work go? Dumb shit.
They're still here.
Kai, you've been in this prison for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long would you be here long enough to have informants? Would you say?
What did you say?
Would you be here long enough to have informants? Like, you know, people that would get you information if you just snuck them in something? You would say?
Yeah, I mean, one of my crimes was paying off people, so yeah, I would suspect that I had someone here. At least one person.
So,
Are they here is the question, but...
walking over to you, it seems to be this strange... Seems to be a, the best way to describe them is this giant lizard person. They're normally called the Vex. As they kind of walk over to you, and they're, excuse me, can I have a word with you?
If it's a Vesk, then I'm gonna ask that, like, we're both talking in Vesk, so. What is? What do you need?
I heard you had a certain amount of skills.
Set of skills. Not exactly what you're speaking of.
You see, I'm assembling a few people to pull something major off. And I heard from the Vine that you are really good at shooting. Nope.
Well, the shooting is an understatement, but yes, you're correct. And how do you expect to pull this off?
Two night cycles. 2 night cycles. I want you to gather everyone on this list and meet me at the table by the end of by the closest door over there.
Are you speaking dinner, breakfast? What exactly mealtime are you expecting us to meet?
Dinner.
Because I can promise you they about this will not let me at myself.
Dinner.
Alright.
This is a way to leave this shithole.
Shithole was also an understatement.
Red wire goes there, blue wire goes there. Do not cross the green and the yellow wire, and perfect.
Alright, Kai. You have a list of people and a generalized description. Would you like me to tell you what these people are?
Yep.
It is the rest of the party.
Give us our jobs. Come on. There should be some type of job thing they're told.
So,
Is there any other information I get, or just basically a, hey, gather these people and they will tell the rest?
Umbreon, mostly for his medical profession. Fire, what was your specialty again?
Oh, so what do you mean, like my theme?
Yeah. Everyone, just tell me your...
Bounty hunter?
Just tell themes.
Sorry.
Tell themes.
Kind of.
Tell your themes.
Noble Scion.
Pilot.
Gamer is a high priority one.
I'm a
I
bounty
can
hunter.
pilot a ship.
I'm one of the best pilots around. Engineering, that might be a different story. Maybe that's why my ship exploded.
Claude is the second highest priority target here.
Noble Scion, which one?
That may or may not be why my ship exploded. I might not be a great engineer.
Alright.
I feel like the witch warper thing would be more important than the noble scion.
So, that is your mission, Kai, as he simply walks away. So, what's everyone else doing at the current moment at Din Din's?
I'm still taking care of Cam, but Cam's at least awake, and I'm just telling Cam to act knocked out.
Yeah.
Finishing my lunch or my dinner.
Cool. Claude, what are you doing? If you're back. I'm not sure if you are.
I forgot to unmute.
Oh.
But he'd finally get to his meal unless someone's gonna be an asshole and be like, hey, he needs you for something. I look in the eye. It's like, I'm taking this with me. No, you shouldn't. No, I'm taking this with me.
You're halfway through your meal when someone needs you. You're like,
Halfway through my meal and they come to talk to me.
you already see the problem from where you're sitting. The tray returner is smoking again.
Oh no.
Do
I just
gotta go
imagined
do
the
it?
engineer. I just imagined
Yes.
you crying as you realize you're gonna have to fix this instead of eating again.
Alright, downhill. Here's where the big bamboozlement occurs. Am I within 4,500 feet of that drone?
Yes. You actually hold on. Say the actual distance again.
4,500 feet from my drone.
I have to think about that for a minute.
That's almost an entire mile.
How far do we have to walk? Jesus.
Yeah, we would have been walking for a fucking minute if they want us to take a walking base.
Heck
I'm just
yeah.
thinking. I'm just thinking. Yes.
Unless there's like some type of conveyor that feeds you up while you walk.
Yes, but
That's
it's
a
up.
fucking elevator.
It's upstairs.
Alright, the only thing I'm doing, camera on, camera off. Alright, it works.
Damn. I didn't know you activated a fart gif on your robot clock.
Damn. That wasn't me, that was someone else. Someone fucking hacked my shit, what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry, I've been eating beans. That's my bad.
Wait,
What?
that was like someone making that with their mouth?
Nope.
No.
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 No, it's not.
That's great.
That's. I've been eating beans this entire session.
For
Okay.
some reason.
For some reason.
Alright, I do have to end this before. And give me a second. I need to double check times because my family has a family Zoom meeting.
So
Family Zuma meeting.
But I will work to repair this. The same song as in Dance Downhill.
really,
You're like, huh?
really?
What do you mean, really?
I mean, roleplay it.
We're going to try and fix it and have to get rid of the broken parts again. You're scrapping anything that's not a necessary essential. And continuing. Oh, fucking crap. I literally told you guys this is going to happen again. Just buy a goddamn new one. You don't even need to buy an entire new one. If you give me the parts, I'll make it in like 10 fucking minutes. 10 fucking minutes, I'll get out of the way and this won't come up ever again.
It won't come up ever again.
Never again. I'll fucking make it to where they can't do this bullshit. I'll make it actually functional. Unlike the usual fucking, oh, we're gonna cut corners, you have to fucking go buy new ones. No, I'm just gonna have it work. I don't want to come back here every 10 minutes and to fix this bullshit. I just want to be able to eat my goddamn meal.
You know what? What do you need to fix it? They're gonna ask. Like, what to never have to do this shit again. What do you?
We're gonna start going out and making a new one, and same song and dance last time. I need a little extra shit.
What are you gonna try to make this? Make a diplomacy check. Add your +5 for angry engineer bonus.
I fucking piss them off. Like you'll keep screaming if we don't.
Yeah, that didn't beat the DC 10. No, just fix it, you little fucking weasel.
That's fucking like close. But, you know, hey, that's your prerogative, I guess. Going back to fixing this shit.
Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun.
what's the penalty of a nat 1?
I don't even know if there is any. I think that's just an
Critical
identifier.
failure.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like an effect for it.
Claude, this is the second time you've been caught today.
I'm getting rid of the broken shit. If you want me to leave it in there, I can't. Literally say you want me to not fix it, and I won't fix it. Look me in the eyes.
Make a bluff
Just
check.
right at him.
Make your bluff check.
Let's go.
They hand you a new bowl.
Yeah, then we put it in there again. Hear my ultimate power, gaslighting. I don't need a roll, they'll give up eventually. What are they gonna do, beat me up? Who the fuck's gonna fix us then?
So got him by the metaphorical.
Whoever the fuck keeps putting the fork in these fucking rotators is an ass.
If you let me remake it, I'm literally just not gonna have the rotators. It's a dumb concept, we can completely do it a different way, and you can't get someone to toss shit in it and have it be fucked up.
They just want you to fix the damn thing and shut the fuck up.
The issue is the rotators keep getting stuck, and I'm fixing it, but...
Fix the damn
If you want me-
problem and shut the fuck up.
I have to fix it with these rotators, I'll just break again.
Listen, just fix the problem so you, or you're
And
not
the
gonna.
bombs already fucking fixed. I fixed it like a year ago. This shit's so fucking simple.
I think you're cranky. We're gonna make you head back to your cell now.
Let's go. Free unadulterated
Nope.
gameplay time.
No dinner. You don't get to finish your dinner.
So I think I have to leave in 15 minutes because
We're calling the session here. We're calling the session here. We've been playing for a bit.
yeah. Well, this was fun.
You've got to walk over, drop the fork on the machine.
What's up, fuck? I was like, see, it's gonna happen again. Boom, boom. You
Would
want
be
me to...
Alright, talk to you guys later.
Right.
Bye.
All we'll play again in like 2 weeks. I hope
Okay,
everybody
bye.
had enjoyed the session. Oh my
Have
god. Yeah, we'll play again in 2 weeks. I hope everybody's enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.